let's talk about an artist I really was not looking forward to checking out. Tekashi 6ix9ine dropped TattleTales, his first album post, I guess, getting out of the feds. Like, what?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Is he still on house arrest, or he was briefly on house arrest after COVID got him out of jail, and maybe it's done now. It's about to be done, something like that. I don't know. But yeah, he's out in the world again, and he's not going to let you forget it. That's for sure.
And I mean, we talked a little bit about him since he's gotten out on house arrest. I think we talked about how his Instagram Live broke the Instagram Live record for most people viewing it. We talked about Nicki Minaj. Margin. Yeah, we talked about Nicki Minaj collaborating with him, and that song appears on this album. Mm-hmm. I guess, like, when you think about Tekashi, what's just like your general opinion of him as an artist?
I mean, he's terrible. He sucks. He's so detestable as a person. And the worst part about it is that he gets success, and he knows this. He gets success and maintains his brand by being a disrespectful troll. And either his fans don't realize they're being duped, or they don't care and they actually like it, and it's just the worst kind of thing. He's someone with really no artistic style. I think when I think of his music, I think of his early sound when he would just give a really aggressive, fast, flow. And he's getting away from that a lot since those early songs like Gummo. So I think he's even getting away from his strengths. And even when that original stuff wasn't really even that much of a strength, more so a trademark, So strictly musically speaking, I think TattleTales is pretty terrible. But like, it's also well in line with what he's trying to do. TattleTales. Honestly, it's a good name for this. He's openly about, I'm a snitch. Fuck you. What are you going to do about it? And like, that's the thing. I think depending on how old you are and how you come about it, a lot of people kind of sympathize with 6ix9ine and how he turned evidence and didn't owe these people anything. And I think it's probably a bit murkier than it might seem. Like a lot of other rappers are like, oh, he's a snitch, blah blah blah, but they had no problem with him being a asshole troll before that. So I think surprisingly, Waka Flocka actually had some really astute observations on 6ix9ine and where people stand on him. But yeah, he sucks, and it's frustrating that he finds so much success and he's doing it on a independent distribution label. He's not even signed to anybody. Generally, very few people are actually associating him, with the exception of Nicki. Still perplexing to me why that is, and also fucking Akon. Like, why do we do this, man?
That was actually the first note I wrote down, is just Akon why. But then you also think about, where has Akon been the last couple of years? He needed
I get him
something.
chasing coattails more than Nicki. Nicki didn't need him. And Trolls is a way worse song than Fifi was too. So it's like, he didn't need to collab again with this guy.
And I mean, not to like compare the two on any sort of like awfulness scale, but didn't Akon also have accusations of hooking up with underage girls and things like that?
Maybe, not sure. I know he threw a kid off stage once way back in the day. That was kind of funny. But yeah, maybe.
Sure. That was kind of funny. It's listening to this album, I think I can understand if you are just totally into pop, don't really want to interrogate the music that you listen to in any way, why you could like this album and why you could like some of the music he makes. I mean, this is very shallow, very much like, this music sounds good, brings in decent production, has some catchy hooks that you might call back to that bring up some nostalgia. But in the end, like, there's just really not much below the surface. With that said, I will say I did find myself enjoying a couple of songs on this album. I thought they sounded okay. And he did probably enough just to kind of keep himself in that limelight. And he's the type of person that the controversy surrounding him, his whole aesthetic, like, if you can see Dave's background, he has these rainbow colored hair.
Of course.
That's really what propels him, is I think he reaches out to that like Gen Z type crowd that is kind of not really looking to look beyond, like,
all cloud is
what's right in their face. Exactly. I'm looking up to see what this Akon controversy I was thinking of was. But
Yeah.
tell me what songs are worked for you on the album or what didn't.
Well, just one other thing on that note. Little Dirk and Little TJ both commented that 6ix9ine's camp offered them money to continue to publicly feud and troll 6ix9ine. Like it is a playbook that 6ix9ine and his team are using, and it's so obvious. But again, some people like it or just don't care about it. I mean, I think my favorite song on this is probably the debut single, the comeback single, Gooba. I think the I'm mad, you're mad, I'm back, you're mad, I'm back, big mad, he's mad, she's mad. That's pretty catchy. I think it actually has TikTok appeal. It's a good meme format, I guess. That one's good for that kind of stuff from 6ix9ine because it's the aggressive stuff is more trademark stuff. I think the stuff that's just abjectly terrible is when he does this really washed out auto-tune or tries to do singing. Like he collaborated with Anuel AA on Dummy Boy, and he's doing some more like late reggaeton on this, and he's just really bad at it. Like that stuff sucks. But also like songs like Punani, like there's just some fucking terrible hooks on this too. It's like the shallow repetitive bars is one thing, but if people don't like the hooks, what are they going to like about the song? Like if there's nothing catchy about it besides like super super repetitive choruses and hooks, it's like I don't see the appeal. So I think this is his worst project.
It's funny. I think the moments I liked most from this are actually Akon, which is really interesting to think about.
Locked Up's a banger, I love
Locked Up is such a good song, and just hearing Akon singing that again, I mean, granted, it's on an album of a person I don't really support very much, but like it was cool to hear. And then also hearing him sing the Bryan Adams song Heaven on Leah or Leah. I thought was pretty interesting. I also thought Nicki sounded pretty good on her verse.
She's brought it 2 for 2 with her 6ix9ine collaborations. She has.
She
killed on Fifi.
I also thought the phone recording one, GTL, I thought that was like decent, and it's like actually like it's actually like him like doing something. I don't know. He also had the Oh My God Ronnie on Ava from the Jersey Shore, which I thought was actually pretty funny like thing to include. But just like all the notes I have here are things that aren't actually things 6ix9ine is doing, but that other people are putting in the album or bringing to the album.
Yeah, I think Oh My God Ronnie is Ronnie J's DJ tag actually.
Oh, so really?
That wasn't even 6ix9ine.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that was Ronnie J. Yeah, that's all that was.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. So Ronnie J, get on more tracks just so I can hear that. But there's just not much here. So I don't know. We'd recommend not listening to TattleTales if you can, but
this is likely to go number 1 as well, which in a sense is impressive given that he doesn't have major label distribution, but he has a brand, he has momentum. So we'll see what happens.